Hey everybody, and welcome back. So, recently I have noticed the importance of recognizing and understanding the terror barrier, or that fear that comes up, and recognizing, for me anyways, fear always comes up. And for everyone, fear will come in different extents, different amounts. The actual fear itself might be more intense or less intense, and depending on how often it comes up. But for me, I noticed it was a big thing that fear came up in my life a lot, and I was always living in fear. And this may apply for some of you as well. In every situation, I was living in fear, and that wasn't something that I wanted. And this relates to the topic that I'm going to talk about today. So again, as you have the X and the Y, what you do want and what you don't want in the subconscious mind, not what you don't want as in what you've programmed with already. And you entertain that idea in your conscious mind, and it was all great and dandy, and it's what you want, it's what that spiritual perfection is coming out. And as you start to get involved with it, as you see your goal, as you get involved with it, you think about it, it goes into the subconscious, and that's where it's uncomfortable. And that's what I'm leading into today. Recognizing when that comes in, because all of that is what you want being put in there, so that shows that you're putting in the work, and that shows that you're on the right path. I would always hear people say, very successful people saying, I don't like doing what I'm doing, but I have to do it. You have to do it anyway. And before, I was always like, why would you do that? That's stupid. That's scary. I know that sounds awesome, like what they're doing. I would love to do that, but that's scary and that sounds stupid. Why would you do something you don't want to do or don't like to do? And here's the answer. The terror barrier, the fear. They recognize that all that it is what they want. Because you have to form an image of what you want. You form the image in your head of what you want. You write it down if that's what gets you involved. You need to get involved with the goal. Because as you get involved with it, and you write it down as I am, as it's finished, you see it in your head as the wish fulfilled already. You already are it. And that's where those people, those very successful people, David Goggins, the guy, he ran, I believe it was an ultra marathon, and didn't have any training, something ridiculous. And he just kept going. It's the image that you hold in your mind, knowing that you're going to do it, and you keep getting involved with it, that the thing is already finished. And that's what I find pulls me through, as I've learned through this course. You have to have an image, and you have to be involved with the image through repeating it over and over and over again, seeing it, seeing all the variables, seeing all the smells, the sights, who's going to be there, what it's going to feel like, the end finished, and you're going to feel amazing. And as you're going through all these things, doing the things that you don't like to do, those don't matter. Because before, I didn't understand that you have to build this image, that you have to build this goal in this vision, and know that it's already done, because it is. Because as you get there and as you continue to go, you're gonna get it no matter what. And know that it's already done, and you say it and you do it and you write it down and you visualize it every day and you see it. You will end up doing the things that you don't like to do in order to achieve it. And you won't even notice that you're actually doing the things that you don't like to do, because you know that the goal's already done. So while you're doing those things, it doesn't matter. Like for me, when I'm doing these runs, sure, the thought pops in my head, yeah, this sucks, this is hard. But I know that it doesn't matter if I don't like it or not, because this goal's already completed. I know it's already completed. I've already crossed the finish line thousands of times, and that feeling of crossing that finish line that's all that matters. The rest, it starts to dissipate, because if you didn't have that goal, if you didn't have that image, you'd quit right away, because there's no reason why you would do this. There's no reason why you would put yourself through this, depending on if it's for your fitness, for your job, for finances, for your family, friendships, the life you want. It doesn't matter. There's no reason why you would do it, because you don't have an image. You don't have a goal. You don't have an ideal. You don't know that it's already done, because it is. You haven't lived it being done. And that's when that fear kicks in. There's no purpose to pull you through. That's another thing. Purpose is very important as well. Having a purpose for why you do things in life. What is that purpose that's going to get you up in the morning? paired with those goals, paired with those visions, and those goals lead into the purpose. And your vision for what you want is what's going to be the whole storyline of that purpose. The purpose is why you do things. Purpose is why you get up in the morning, and you will find that purpose. If you set out the intention to look for it, you will come up with the answers for it. You'll find it out. The Common Denominator Success article is a very powerful article, and in there it breaks down some things about how failures are basically successful people do the things that failures don't like to do, is what he said. And reading that is very harsh words, and I'm trying to break this down as much as possible, because reading these things for the first time or hearing these things for the first time, these people are unconscious competence, and they might not even know what they're doing. They might not even be able to explain it, and that's what I'm trying to do here, is explain those very impactful things that they're saying that you want to do or want to understand, but it seems a little too scary. So think of a purpose. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing's perfect. As you write it down and you get it out of you, you'll see, okay, does this work? Keep writing it out, keep writing it out, keep thinking about it, keep talking about it, listen to it, make a recording. As you continue to do that, you'll see if it works or not. You'll know. Just keep doing it. It's not going to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. What you put down is exactly what it's supposed to be at that moment. Make a purpose. Why you're going to get up in the morning. And as you set out that intention, maybe that's the first one is exactly what you know. Or maybe you'll find it out in a month or two. That's what happened to me. I was always like, man, what is my purpose? Corey's like, it's okay. And I had one out and I knew it wasn't feeling right for me. And eventually it came to me. The universe is sending you. These are another great things to remember. The universe gives you exactly what you need. It's giving you what you need in order to give you what you want. If you're asking for something, it'll give you something in order to give you that other thing. Whether that be you lose something, or you get into a fender bender, or you hurt yourself, and you're asking for something, you take a step back and see, wow, this is happening for me, not to me. It's giving me what I need in order to give me what I want. In that situation, I found a lot of the times I'd beat myself up. And I'd talk to Corey and he would say, that's happening exactly the way that it's supposed to happen. That happened exactly the way it's supposed to happen for you. And you step back and you see all of these things are. Because you have to fail in order to move forward. You have to fail first attempt in learning. You have to keep growing. And you have to see what you don't like. It's giving you experiences to show you, okay, I can learn from this. This is what I don't like. What's the opposite? What do I do like? What do I want to focus on now? And as you continue to form what you want and what you do want to focus on, those grow stronger and stronger. And as you entertain those in the subconscious mind, notice that terror barrier. Notice all that is the X, what you're programmed with and what you want. And as you continue to entertain it, it's going to go there and you're going to feel really uncomfortable. And notice that's all it is. And you'll see, this is what I want. So there's no turning back, because I know that I'm uncomfortable, because this is the point I'm at. This is the point I'm at where what I want is in the subconscious mind. And I know that I'm doing the work. I know that I'm working towards it. So there's nothing more that I need to be doing. That my brain is going to tell me, paradigm is going to tell you that you're not enough, you're not doing enough, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, and it's trying to scare you to going back to comfortable. Because if you were to think of going back, that's not what I want. What I want is what I'm working towards right now. And as you continue to do that, you'll see that those feelings of not being enough and those feelings of worried that, oh, am I doing it right? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Will go away. Will start to dissipate, I should say. And as you continue to form that person you want to be, you'll understand that you are enough. Because as you continually work towards your goals, and as you continually program those thoughts into your brain, even when it's uncomfortable, day after day after day, and you're continually entertaining what you want, you'll see that you start to form subconsciously the habits and the person that you want to be. And that, my friends, is when you do what you don't like to do. And you do it anyway. Because it won't even seem like something that you don't like to do, because it's already done. What you envision's already done. You know where you've been, and you continue to go there. And you go there and you go there. Everything else doesn't matter, because as you go there every day, you get closer and closer. And you take action every day, you see how much closer you are, and you want to go that much harder. So the things that you don't like to do start to dissipate. And sometimes things that you don't like to do are outweighed by the reasons for doing them. very successful people get into those slumps, and that's okay, because you will get back on track, because you are on track. That happens for you, not to you. It's giving you what you need in order to give you what you want. That's supposed to happen for you for a reason. So keep your head in it. Keep your goals in your head. Keep them in your mind. Keep forming them. Get involved with them every day. And you'll be well on the way to actually realizing your goals in this physical reality right here today. Have a great day.